badass.
It is actually. It is.
Oh man. Oh man.
The guy tells me it's $45, and Mo looks at me and says, "You okay with that?" I was like, "What do you mean? Look, I look awesome. Of course I'm okay with it." Mo said he's not okay with it, and immediately started negotiating for me. Mo's got my back.
We're in big negotiations right now.
It is. It's like Mo.
So when I got my new outfit today, we're at the store. My man Mo fought for the price.
Anytime, just ask.
He argued with like 8 different people, brought everyone in the store together to fight for this price for me.
Look, Iraqis love bargaining, so yeah.
You were really good at it too. You were really good at bargaining.
Thank you. So this is the old coffee. It's called Abu Halu.
What is the city, or what is the neighborhood that people shouldn't go to?
Batawin.
Battery?
Yes. It's famous for the prostitutes and
Drugs. And
yeah.
some people might want to go there. Don't recommend it though. Yes.
Don't go there. Adnan special. Darbuna actually it's one of old places here in Baghdad. It's an old house with a theme from Martians, and they serve Iraqi traditional foods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Cool.
So let's go.
Let's go check it out. I don't know about you guys, but all that negotiating made me hungry.
So you can have tomato, pepper, onion, eggplant. And then this is called rice?
Rice, which is same kind of bread.
Red, deep fried with lamb.
With a lamb, and it's not fried actually.
This is Starbucks of Iraq.
Yes. It's since like 1960. So yeah.
What's this place? It's the
It's a place for artists, creators, musicians, so they can bring their tools here and
it's created by the German.
yeah,
Embassy?
and the lady actually.
Cool.
In the middle of it is an old, really old place.
Yeah. So the church is about 100 years old.
I don't know, maybe it's. Let's see. The Khalifa. I told you about it. Look at ladies.
We walked all around the city. Mo showed me a lot of the cool places, and we discussed a lot about Iraqi culture.
Peace Festival.
Peace Festival.
Every year.
Every year here. Festival. It's one of the biggest festivals here in Baghdad.
What do? They sell stuff, they have music.
They have food and sell handmade books, arts, artifacts from Iraqi culture.
Cool.
Actually enjoy if you go to them, I like them to smoke with them, eat with them. They will like be really happy if you share the meal with you.
So we're in the park, there's a bunch of people smoking shisha, they're cooking food, they're cooking the fish, and you're saying that people like when you go up and just ask, can I join you?
Yes.
You can start smoking shisha with people, you can eat the fish, you
Yeah, in general, Iraqis are friendly and want to know you more. So they will be happy to hear your stories.
It's cool.
All right, it's my last day in Iraq, and my man Mo wants to take me on a field trip. We're going to Babylon, baby. That and one of Saddam Hussein's palaces. Right now, we're going to meet up with some Germans that are also traveling in Iraq. They're going to join us on this adventure. We're meeting them at a taxi place. It's a place where you can get a shared taxi to Babylon. It's about an hour and a half drive, I believe.
حلال حرام هون طالع واحد انا بدي ارجع للبيت حلال حرام
Negotiating for a tab.
هاي سيارتي حلال ولا هذا الشيء خصني ما يخصني مو سهل ولا
So we're headed to Babylon, and we're going to get a shared taxi. And that's what Mo is negotiating right now. It's intense.
Iraqis do not like when Iraqi do that.
Our cab driver just invited us over for lunch.
You sure, guys? Yes, but just one thing, we should be there too.
We kindly declined his offer to have us over for lunch. It would have been awesome, and we all wanted to do it, but we just don't have the time. I mean, that would have taken all day. And plus, Mo's been waiting to take me to this famous kebab place in Babylon. It actually specializes in rare meat. When I heard it specializes in rare meat, I was thinking, uh-oh, this might be trouble. But if Mo wants me to eat it, I'm eating it. I mean, it could be raw. I don't care.
So we're gonna eat. This is a famous kebab place. Alright, Mo, what is this called?
Iraqi yogurt, which is
Iraqi yogurt. We're drinking it with our meal.
yeah, it's like salt yogurt.
Oh,
It's what?
God, it's so good.
Salt yogurt, you said?
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Can I have?
It's not good.
It's not that good. It's not too lovable.
Is it smoky? Yeah. We had one yesterday. It was so
Smoky. You guys had this too? You've had this?
Yesterday.
Would you mind holding this for a second? Iraqi yogurt. Oh my god. It's really good. It's really, really good.
Don't lie, guys.
Kebab. What is Damir?
Demi, it's rice.
Keine Ahnung. Was ist das? Oder was meinst du?
Then what is that one?
Kebab?
Kebab.
Kebab mit.
So,
So.
when we eat kebab, give me the right one. Yes.
This one, yeah?
This is some mango. I don't know you call it.
Ah, yeah, this one, yeah, the sour one, yeah?
Yeah.
Das ist eher mit Aufbau.
Do that.
Was ist das gar nicht? Das hat so, hast du geleckt auf mir so, ne?
Ooh la la.
Gut fürs Knie, das ist mal auch drauf.
Then there's this.
Wirklich. Ja, und es ist so anti-inflammatorisch und so, ne?
It was good, but I think the meat was like a sheep head or something. I don't know. It gave me diarrhea for like a month after.
All right. Welcome to Babylon. Babylon's not cheap. Charging us $25,000 each to get in. I don't know if that's normal or what.
Babylon is where some of the most influential empires of ancient world ruled. At one point, Babylon was the largest city in the world. It was probably the first city to have a population over 200,000. That's what it used to look like. It doesn't look like that anymore.
Oh, I heard water.
These gates aren't lined up by design, so if someone was invading, they wouldn't be able to see it intact. There's a biblical story about Daniel in the lion's den. It takes place in Babylon. Lions were not native here, but there's definitely evidence of them capturing them and bringing them here. Here are the footprints in stone.
Big cat. Oh. Watch out for scorpions. No. Scorpions.
It's cool to go to Babylon just because of the historical significance. There's not much left of it, and it's well over 100 degrees right now. I'm dying.
Okay. What cannot continue? Why?
Saddam's palace.
American. This? You want this?
No.
Open the bag.
So heavy.
The pound here.
After this, we'll make our way up to Saddam's palace. They built a maze in Babylon. You can see it here. Our guide said people get stuck in it all the time. I took his word for it. I didn't feel like dealing with it.
This is where Alexander the Great died? This is where Alexander the Great died?
Yeah.
Alright, quick cig break, and then I'm hiking my fat ass up to Saddam's palace. And you guys are coming with.
These cigarettes are grass, not even tobacco? Could you give me one?
Yeah. Thank you.
They're grass, not tobacco.
Yeah.
I don't know how Saddam's fat ass got all the way up here. Oh, God. This is a hike.
He saw himself as a god.
Yeah.
But himself.
Beautiful.
During the invasion of Iraq, a lot of troops were based here. I mean, this was a base. As you can see, it's pretty strategic. It's a high ground.
All right. Let's do this.
A few days ago, I was having a beer in Istanbul. This is pretty surreal. I didn't expect to be walking through one of Saddam Hussein's palaces. The war, or the invasion of Iraq, was over weapons of mass destruction and to liberate the people of Iraq. In case you haven't heard, they didn't find any weapons of mass destruction, and I'm not sure how liberated the people feel. So was that really the reason for the war? I have no idea. I don't care to speculate or make any assumptions either. I think any war is very tragic and unfortunate.
Those are all lights. Oh wow, look at this view.
If you're wondering if I feel bad or if I think it's disrespectful walking around his palace, I don't. I mean, he wasn't a good dude. The guy was an asshole. And I'm not saying that justifies war. I'm saying I don't feel sorry for him.
What's that?
Saddam would use violence, killing, torture, execution, arbitrary arrest. I used to work with a guy in Detroit. He had chemical burns all over his body from him. Saddam was one of the worst people in the world.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Watching the sunsets.
This looks like Saddam's pool area. After our tour of Babylon, before heading back to Baghdad, Mo and I skipped the rare meat this time and had some pizza.
Blackout, we just missed a goal. $0.30 for a liter of gas.
How much is US?
We do by gallon, but I don't even know. I haven't been back there in over a year.
Okay.
Right before I left Iraq, I gave Mo a hug and a pair of Jordans. Did Mo want a pair of Jordans? I don't think so. he probably thought it was weird. Iraq was one of my favorite trips. Everyone treated me very well. I met so many good people.